found a box of Polaroids in the attic heat today. Faded colors of a summer that felt a lifetime away. We were lean and we were restless, parked down by the Silver Lake, with a Mustang and a dream and every promise we could make. The wind was blowing through your hair, the radio was low, playing songs about a future that we didn't even know. And I can still smell the pine trees in the rain. I can still feel the pulse inside my veins. Oh, give me back the golden years when the world was wide and free, underneath the Georgia stars, just you and me. Before the gray hair in the lines, before the seasons turned to gold, we had a love that stayed young while the rest of us grew old. Yeah, it's the song that never ends, the one we're still singing now. A lifetime of I love you and a broken-in wedding vow. Do you remember Main Street before the neon lights went dim? We'd spend our Friday paychecks on a prayer and on a whim. You wore that floral Sunday dress, the one I liked the best. We'd watch the sun go sinking down somewhere in the west. We didn't have much money then, just a map and a tank of gas, but we were richer than the kings, watching all the shadows pass. And I can still hear the gravel on the drive, the feeling that it gave us just to be alive. Oh, give me back the golden years when the world was wide and free, underneath the Georgia stars, just you and me. Before the gray hair and the lines, before the seasons turned to gold, we had a love that stayed young while the rest of us grew old. Yeah, it's the song that never ends, the one we're still singing now. A lifetime of I love you and a broken-in wedding vow. The world kept spinning faster and the kids, they moved away. The silence in the hallway grows a little more each day. But then I look across the kitchen and I see you standing there, with the same light in your eyes and the sunlight in your hair. And suddenly it's 79 and we're dancing in the dark, leaving footprints on the moon and a fire in our heart. So let the record player spin, even if it's got a scratch. Our story's like an old screen door that's always got a latch. It's weathered by the winter storms and faded by the sun, but I'd walk that road 1,000 miles, 'cause you're the only one. Oh, we're still living in those golden years, even if the pace is slow, with a lifetime in our pockets and a long, long way to go. Through the gray hair and it's always true. Always true. Just you and me. Friday night in a small town crowd. The music played and the sound was loud. Colored lights were shining bright, painting dreams across the night. The old dance hall was full of life, young hearts searching for their light. Then I saw you across the room, like a flower beginning to bloom. You smiled softly, looked away, and stole my heart that very day. I crossed the floor through the crowded scene to meet the girl from my sweetest dream. The band was playing a slow love song, and somehow I knew where I belonged. We danced beneath the glowing signs while time stood still for just one night. The world around us disappeared, leaving only you so near. I listened to your gentle voice, and knew my heart had made its choice. A feeling stronger than words could say was quietly growing that day. The stars were shining high above as we discovered our first love. Dancing under neon lights, holding on through endless nights. Every song was meant to be a little love story for you and me. Dancing under neon lights, everything felt so alive in your arms. The whole world disappeared, and all my dreams came near. The weeks rolled by and summer stayed. We found new memories every day, driving down those country roads with the radio singing soft and low. We shared our hopes, we shared our fears, and talked about the coming years. The future seemed so far away, yet beautiful in every way. Every weekend we'd meet again, like a story without an end, laughing underneath the moonlit sky, watching the small town nights drift by. The seasons slowly came and went, but our hearts never lost their strength, and every moment brought us closer to a love that would last forever. Now many years have passed us by, silver clouds fill autumn skies, but when I hear those old time songs, I'm carried back where we belong, to that dance floor and those glowing lights where forever first entered our lives. And every dream we've lived since then began with that first dance again. If I could relive one memory, one perfect night in history, I'd go back to where love first started, before we ever drifted far from it. Because every road we've traveled through leads me back again to you, and every blessing started on that unforgettable evening. Meant to be a little love story for you and me. Dancing under neon lights, still shining in my heart tonight. Though the years have quickly passed us by, those memories never die. Dancing under neon lights, the beginning of our lives. And after all the dreams we've chased, I still see your smiling face. The music fades, the night grows still, but my heart remembers, always will, the place where love first took its flight. Dancing under neon lights, forever dancing under neon lights. I remember that old summer town, dusty roads and the sun going down. The air was warm, the sky was clear, and somehow destiny brought you near. You were standing by the county fair, golden sunlight dancing in your hair. I couldn't find the words to say, but my heart was stolen anyway. The music played from far away as children laughed and couples swayed, and in that moment deep inside I knew you'd change my life. Some memories never disappear, no matter how many passing years. Summer of our hearts, shining in the sun. Two young dreamers learning life had just begun. Every laugh and every kiss felt brand new. just begun. Every laugh and every kiss felt brand new. The summer of our hearts began with you. Summer of our hearts, forever in my mind. Like a photograph, untouched by time. Though the seasons changed and skies turned blue, the summer of our hearts still lives in you. Years would pass and life moved on. Somehow the magic remained strong. From wedding bells to family days, love kept growing in countless ways. The world around us changed so much, but never the comfort of your touch. And every time I look your way, I see that summer yesterday. The girl who stole my heart that night still shines with the same beautiful light. And every wrinkle softly shows 1,000 stories only we know. If I could travel back once more to that little town we knew before, I'd walk the same road hand in hand and fall for you again. Because every mile and every year only made our love more clear. Some things never fade away, no matter what life may say. Summer of our hearts, shining in the sun. Two young dreamers learning life had just begun. Every laugh and every kiss felt brand new. The summer of our hearts began with you. Summer of our hearts, forever in my soul. The sweetest story I will ever know. After all the years we've journeyed through, the summer of our hearts belongs to you. The stars still shine above tonight, like they did on that first summer night. And if I had one wish to choose, I'd live it all again with you. Summer of our hearts, forever with you. I remember that old summer town, dusty roads and the sun going down. I found an old photograph tonight, faded colors, but your smile shines bright. Back when we were young and free, chasing dreams beneath the willow tree. you're still the song I hear. The autumn leaves were turning gold as the evening air began to grow cold. We walked along that familiar road, the one we traveled 100 times before. The sun was fading beyond the hills, and everything around us seemed so still. I held your hand a little tighter then, knowing this moment would never come again. We talked about the years ahead, the dreams we carry, the words unsaid, the life we hope someday to build, and all the promises yet fulfilled. I looked into your gentle eyes and saw my future shining bright. In that quiet moment, heart to heart, I knew we would never be apart. Some loves are written in the stars, long before they find our hearts. The promise we made beneath the stars still lives inside our faithful hearts. Through every road and every mile, you've been my reason to smile. The promise we made that autumn night still burns with the same sweet light. Though years may come and years may go, you're the only love I'll ever know. The moon was rising high above as I spoke the words I dreamed of. I told you all that filled my soul, how you had made my life feel whole. I said, no matter what may come, no matter where life leads us on, I'll stand beside you through it all. Together we'll rise, together we'll fall. A tear appeared within your eyes as happiness filled the night sky, and softly whispered back to me, forever is where I wanna be. The world seemed brighter than before, like every dream had opened its door. And in that moment we both knew a lifetime was beginning for two. The future waited just ahead, but there was no fear in our hearts. The promise we made beneath the stars still lives inside our faithful hearts. Through every road and every mile, you've been my reason to smile. The promise we made that autumn night still burns with the same sweet light. Though years may come and years may go, you're the only love I'll ever know. There would be storms the stars still shine tonight, just like they did beneath that autumn sky. And every time I hold your hand, I remember where forever began. The promise we made still lives today.